Hey you guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Aaliyah Janae, and we're just gonna go ahead and jump straight into this video. Here I'm showing you guys all the materials that I use to achieve this reddish copper brown type hair color, perfect for the fall. You guys, I just love fall, and what better way to get into the vibes than by changing up my hair color. It's giving a new season, a new hairdo, a new cut, a new color, okay? Shout out to MC Deborah.
Let me give her a new style, a new hairdo, a new cut, a new color.
So y'all, let's get into it. The first thing I did was lighten my hair by using the bleach bath method. So I'm using 3 packets of the L'Oreal Quick Blue Lightener, as well as a little bit of my leftover BW2 lightening powder I had. I just figured might as well use it and not let it go to waste. So I just went ahead and dumped it in my little basin. And then I used 40 volume developer. I used 2 different kinds. I only had a little bit of one, and then I used the rest of the bottle I had in the other one and mixed it up, and I got it to this pretty loose consistency. You want your mixture loose, just like how I was back in college, girl. I'm just playing. Maybe. Anyways, then I went ahead and added my hot water into my mixture using a separate bowl, and I did this to help me better gauge how much water I was putting into my mixture. I didn't want to add too much water because if you add too much water, you guys, your hair is not going to lift. All of this will be for nothing, and you're going to have to pour all this down the drain and start over, and we do not want that. We don't have coin to be wasting, okay? Not in this recession. Also, be sure to be wearing gloves and make sure that you comb the mixture all throughout your wig or your bundles so you're not left with patches that don't lift. After letting the wig sit in the mixture for 20 minutes covered in aluminum foil, I checked to see if it had lifted to my liking, and it did. So I went ahead and rinsed everything out thoroughly and washed and conditioned the wig as well. And you guys, my wig did come with the knots already pre-bleached, but there were some knots left behind. After I did this process, those knots were gone. Like, what knots? So that's another plus with doing this method. More than likely you will bleach your knots as well as the hair, and we love a 2-for-1 special. And this is the hair after it's been washed and conditioned. This is it wet. I let my hair air dry, and it took about a full day for it to air dry. And this is it here. And honestly, this was giving for me. This was still giving fall, but I already paid money for the dye, and I already had the color set in my head, so I had to see it through. But if you wanted to, you could stop here. But now we're going to get into the watercolor method. For my watercolor method, I'm using the same basin I used for my bleach bath. Of course, it's been washed thoroughly. Got to be glue spray, a pair of gloves, and the Adore semi-permanent dye. These are the colors I'm using, and don't worry, everything will be in the description box below. Off camera, I did about 3 layers of the Got to Be glue spray and used my blow dryer on the cool setting to have a protective barrier so my lace does not die along with the hair. So I filled my basin with very hot water, and I'm going in with the copper brown color. I used the whole bottle of this and took my dyeing brush and mixed everything in. It's going to be clumpy, but just stir it around and mix her up. And then I went ahead and added a bit of the rich amber or cinnamon, one of the two. But the color I used the most was the copper brown color, and the color I used the least was the rich amber. Last time I did this color, I used too much of the red amber, and I ended up getting more of a red, like a cherry cola red type of thing, and that's not really what I wanted. But it was still cute, but it wasn't really what I wanted. So I made sure to use less of it this time around. And then I went ahead and dipped my ends in. But honestly, you guys, just dip the whole wig into the mixture. Don't be scared. Put her in there. Just dip her in. Make sure it's fully saturated and really just get her in there. Also, you're going to see me use my brush because once again, we want to make sure that everything gets some love. Everything gets love. No hair is left behind. once the wig was completely saturated in color, I went ahead and rinsed the wig in cold water and set it out to air dry. And you guys, these results, just wait for it. Eating. This is the color I wanted, you guys. It is giving me all the fall vibes, the reddish copper brown color that I was going for. It literally just screams fall to me, and I absolutely love it. I feel like I nailed my hair inspo. Y'all let me know in the comments. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope it helps, and please don't forget to hit that like button and definitely hit that subscribe button. I will see you all in my next video. Bye.